Welcome to Special Fit. I'm Mike Ramirez today with a movement tip. We're talking about pulling. Pulling is something that a lot of our students struggle with because not only do you need a lot of prerequisite strength for pulling, but the grip is involved. A lot of midline stability and strength is involved in pulling action. So there are a lot of things that we need to address when it comes to pulling. The other reason why it's a difficult thing for a lot of our students is that in their daily lives, we are not really asking them to pull a lot. If you really think about it, when do you really see your child take something and pull it towards their body with a lot of force? So we're going to talk about it in two vectors, in the vertical plane and on the horizontal plane. So the vertical plane would be something like a pull-up. So we would basically be in this position and pulling our body weight down. Another way of looking at that is if you were to take an object and pull it down on the vertical plane. So I'm pulling, I'm using my lats, I'm using a bunch of different muscles to be able to pull that thing down towards on the vertical plane. We can also do this motion on the horizontal plane. So the horizontal plane could be something like a ring row here. So I'm basically pulling towards me in this fashion, right? I can also take an object like a PVC pipe. I'm gonna get in the way here. We can take something like this, a barbell. We can get into a hinge position and pull it towards our body, okay? If we had something like a rope available to us, you come over here, we can do something on that plane where this would be still kind of a vertical plane because we're pulling down this way, right? And pulling the object towards us, okay? We can also climb ropes. We can do a bunch of different variations, but the important thing is that we need to be able to do these things with different types of grips. So the neutral grip is when the thumbs are facing up. So if I was holding something this way and pulling down, that would be the neutral grip. If my thumbs are facing towards one another, that would be the pronated grip. And if I have my thumbs facing away, that would be the supinated grip. So the difference on the vertical plane, if we're talking about a pull-up, the pronated grip would be here because my thumbs are facing one another, whereas the supinated grip would be a chin-up. And that's the main difference between a chin-up and a pull-up, is the type of grip that you're using. So that's the basic kind of things when it comes to the plane in which you're moving. Now, in terms of the actual action of doing it, what we want to do is to create a action in the shoulders. So one of the things we see is a lot of like this type of motion where there's no activity in the shoulders. So we want our shoulders to be in an active position. So I'm going to retract my shoulders, pull in this fashion, and then come down from there. If I wanted to add that little protraction at the end, I could, but the movement has to be initiated by that retraction of the shoulders to engage the lats. If I was hanging, the same thing would have to happen, is I would have to depress the shoulders first and then pull from that position. We'll address in our progressions the different common faults, but we just want to make sure in terms of mechanics that we're engaging those shoulders to be able to initiate that pull. So that's our movement tip for today. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, give us a like on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.